Hello everybody and welcome to the Season 6 NRSL Outback Xfinity Series Chase Race number 7 here at Piggzcreek. Yes, Chase Race number 7. Now originally this was supposed to be Chase Race number 8 we had in our schedule, but we swapped this in Kansas. So this will be the new look of the chase where we have Piggzcreek and Kansas swapping out. This is the second to last super speedway that's running in the season and our last international stop of the entire season here at an infamous, well-known track in the NRSL community known as Piggzcreek. For those who do not know, a bunch of history has happened. Close finishes, spectacular crashes, cars dying, Justin Talpes, RIP there nearly, and also, more importantly, the legends who have taken a part upon this track right here who have told the tale. So now, let's get down to your starting lineup here. On the pole, we got Chaser Ryan Acosta, second is Paul Barber, third, Chaser Kev Shearer, fourth, Chaser Dylan Thoreau, fifth, Carson Gum, sixth, Chaser John Art, seventh, Matt Dixon, eighth, Chaser Johnny Gardner, ninth, Chris Dogman in the top 10, Connor Meyer. For just real quick, here's the starting line from 11th on back. Trying to beat the command, but if we don't, which I'm looking at the time that's being as we're still showing it, and we're going to make it. On the final row, Kyle Matthews and Kyle Keefe command.
Drivers, start your engine!
Let alone chasers, Kyle Matthews and chaser Kyle Keefe. I got it just in time. Looks like all 42 are rolling on off. This super speed, for those who have never seen this, whether if you're brand new to the channel or just have never seen this track at all. Before I do, wait a minute. Someone having a problem? Okay, I thought someone had a problem. Guess not. This track is gigantic. Over 4 miles of track. That is why we're only doing 18 laps. That is it. 18 laps of action. At the same time, this track can go 5-6 wide and provide some of the greatest racing you'll ever see in the SS there. And oh yeah, if you wreck on the back straight, there's a good chance that someone may hit that death wall that's right over on the infield too. Pace cars heading down the pit road. Another installment here at Piggzcreek. This is the 6th time we're running in the Xfinity Series. This has been one of the tracks that's been a part of the schedule since the very, very beginning. It has not looked back. We're getting ready to turn them loose here. Green flag is out. We are underway here at Piggzcreek Super Speedway here in Ontario, Canada. Oh, there's a crash on the front stretch. Navarro I just seen go around. Osborne, Shelton, and others coming through the stripe. Oh, we're going to keep an eye on this. I think I just heard another crash going around. Before we check on whoever got involved here, this is something to really keep an eye on. And they're 5 wide as they're taking the yellow. Oh my word. Come on, guys. Let's settle out. Now they're 4 wide. And Shelton is the leader. I guarantee you the 20 trying to get around there. Looks like everyone's going to be okay, so that's a good sign right there. Now, we know Navarro was involved. I've seen that. Who else? I see Navarro. Gene Sanford, Paul Barber, Matt Dixon, TJ Williams. Man, Matt Dixon having no luck whatsoever. Chaser and pole sitter Ryan Acosta. That's a big blow right there. Jeffrey Finguy, another chaser. Ever since the regular season's over, it's like Jessica Shelton in the Cup Series has turned on to Finguy. consistent throughout the regular season, can't pick up a victory, and then all of a sudden chokes in the chase. Dylan Thoreau with some left side damage. It looks like Sam Curtis may have gotten involved with it. Everyone else seems to be okay, so that may have been a lucky break. There only technically 2 chasers involved, but caution's out. Let's take a look what happened. Let's bring ourselves our first caution for today's race. Welcome back, guys. Not missed much. Let's take a look what happened. Looked like they went 5 wide right here. It's a great angle, but we need to go for a helicopter camera angle here. Like Connor Meyer and Wayne Carts make contact. They go to Ryan Acosta and then to Matt Dixon. That's what caused the accident. Then everyone's trying to get around. There's Barber, Williams, Navarro. I found a really good angle here. And then there's Williams. There's Ryan Acosta. You've seen the 29. John Art does a great job scattering to get through. Look at your almost gets involved. There's Finn Guy. There's Gene Sanford. RJ Bishop, another chaser right there. And chaser Kyle Keith. Wow. Does get involved nonetheless. So, wow. How did he miss that right there? Then Ryan Acosta added to the injury. There's Dylan Thoreau. You see their chaser get involved. There's chaser Kevin Shearer also getting involved. And Kyle Matthews in the 5 car and the 54 Sam Curtis do a nice job avoiding the accident, slowing down the time, and making sure they kept themselves from running into anyone there. Kyle Matthews nearly running into his teammate and good friend Gene Sanford right there. And then up ahead, Navarro and P.J. Williams. What happened to Navarro? Oh, Navarro got hit by P.J. That's going to explain his front-end damage there. Ryan Costa is going to give a shot right there. Come back up the track, and then nowhere to go is going to be the 55 of Williams you're going to see right there, and just absolutely crushes the corner, and that's what is going to send P.J. Williams probably out of this race right there. So caution's out for the first time today here at Piggzcreek. Some trouble striking for the non-chasers, but a few chasers getting involved as well. Jessica Sheldon, currently your leader. Let's take you back to the green. Pace cars giving us the 1 lap to go here on the back straight. Drivers out of the race, and they include the following: Angel Navarro, Paul Barber, P.J. Williams, and chaser Ryan Acosta. That's a big blow right there for car 29. That is definitely not some good news to hear right there, as we're getting to the point that we're nearing toward the end of the championship run, and hits like this, Ryan Acosta definitely does not need. So you need some of the point leaders to get involved in some type of way. Now, I did not mention the point leader in that incident, and I apologize for that, because last couple races I accidentally not updated until like the actual race. So if I do not mention the points of whoever's in what, my deepest apologies there. But I guarantee you by race 8, I should have everything all good to go when we head to Kansas. Top 10 rundown includes the following: Jessica Sheldon, Joshua Osborne, Zachary Fitzwater, James Walls, Benjamin Miles, Johnny Gardner, Wayne Carson, Ace Rogers, Carson Gum, and Andres Baranskis. That's your top 10. Find the rest of the chasers. There's Paul Minnick at 11th, 13th, Brett Pritchard, 15th, Ace Vado, 18th, John Art. Car coming down pit road. That's Chris Dodd in the 88. Flickinger 25th, Keith 26th, Matthews 27th now, Bishop 28th now. Sam Curtis will be 30th when we cross the stripe, and then you got Kevin Shearer, Dylan Thoreau, Jeffrey Finguy on the back of the pack. Green flag is back underway here at Piggzcreek. Now, I'll tell you something really interesting. The drivers competed the most here in the series at this track have been Johnny Gardner in the 22, Seth Cole in the 60, who has been a part of it since the very first season, and then the Sanford family, depending, at least there was a name of Sanford in there, and James Qualls. Speaking of Qualls, he's going to the point and has the lead right now. Those are the drivers that have the most experience with this track that are in the Xfinity series. Now Ace Vado, John Art, they're coming along. Keith Batson trying to follow. Batson has been a part of the series since the Season 3 Cup. So it's Season 4 Xfinity, keep in mind. He's been apart for a while, and look at the racing there behind James Qualls and John R., who's now going for the lead there. Holy cow. Now, there's a bridge that you kind of been noticing heading toward the backstretch. They like to squeeze toward there, and they cause a wreck. Chaos is going to ensue, so these drivers got to be really careful. You're going to see it right here. They will squeeze coming in here and nearly wreck each other. What Baranskis did was pretty darn dangerous. Look at Kyle Matthews even had an insult to injury. They're 3 abreast, right by each other. They're 4 wide per second, nearly 5. That's going to allow still Henrik Sanford and Chaser Zach, or not, I'm sorry, Zach Flickinger's not in the chase, he's in the cup one. But, Flickinger. Oh no! Oh! Trouble the big one strike! Sam Curtis! Baranskis! I think that was red car I seen. I think that was Ponzer. It was. Caution's out. Osborne's like, one car upside down. That's Nick Johnson, another car upside down. That's Sicoli in the 10. Pritchard, Ace Vado, Thoreau, Johnny Gardner, Batson. Caution will wave, and what a lucky break that was for Chris Dodd. However, did he get a lap down? No, he did not. That was a huge lucky break right there. And slam each other, and even wrecking on pit road. That's Keith Batson into Brett Pritchard. I don't know what that was about. And Pritchard's out of it. Oh, Paul Minnick also involved. That's another chaser. Chris Dollarton. Batson just drove through pit road for some strange reason. There's Osborne smoking. His day is over. Thoreau with more damage. Sam Curtis, we've seen him get involved. And the field just got depleted just like that. But what a lucky break for Kev Shear, RJ Bishop, Kyle Keith. That was a lucky break for them drivers. Especially some of those guys that were toward the back of the field. But Henry Sanford, the champion, is your leader. Let's take a look at ourselves second caution for this race. Welcome back here to Piggzcreek. Let's take a look what happened. Look at the racing they were in right there. That's Dollarton, Matthews, Sicoli, Baranskis, Seth Cole. They're just all right there. And it's just a chain reaction. Sam Curtis just got clipped the last second you just seen right there. And then, wow, look at Josh Sicoli. You just seen the 10. Shoot up and get in the wall there. Kind of, oh my God. Ace Vado even got airborne too. Let's actually show you from the 10's, like, look here. Keep an eye. You can see as they're getting closer and closer to that final turn, I think Baranskis is going to kind of start of it, getting into the 33, and then that kind of just gets the 10, going into the 30, 38, the 2 then going down to 54, just the chain reaction. James Qualls nearly get involved right there. Wow, look at the shot right there. And then the 10 gets hit by the corner front there from Keith Batson. Sends the 10 upside down. Ace Vado almost flipped over, but he had 3 wheels at least off the ground. You could see the 10, unfortunately, had to be the recipient of the sliding effect where it just stuck on the roof and just sliding down the course. It is very normal that these cars do that. Still don't know why Batson nailed Pritchard, though. That made no sense. And, wow, I'm amazed how Gardner's car didn't get involved from the 10 sliding down turn 4 right there. Just see how crazy of a wreck that was, though, nonetheless. And just amazing how he was just riding throughout that entire portion of turn 4 right there on his lid. Oh, and Pritchard even gave him a shot. Maybe that could have been the reason why. But now, let's go back. Let's actually go to Chris Dollarton, 30. Now, as you see that with Sicoli right there, in the 10, down that 30 of Dollarton. We're getting the bats and all that. Oh, there's a lot more to that wreck that was there, but I just can't seem to figure out what was wrong. And actually, Dollarton avoided that part of the crash, but there's the 16 I just seen. Sam Curtis, Johnny Gardner. How does he get involved in this? Another wreck right there. There's Noah Ponser. We've seen the 30 come down pit road, but I don't know what happened. There's another accident part right there. That's Osborne. And I think now I know. Oh, right there. That's what's going to end the day for the 30 right there. I'm actually kind of curious about the 27, though. There's Shelton right there crashing. Amazing enough, Osborne, who led at the restart, or second. Shelton was actually the leader of the restart at the time. Just chilling back there. Sam Curtis, you just seen right there, get Gardner. 16 right there, Paul Minnick. The 43, Brett Pritchard. That's a lot of chasers. That had to be at least 8 chasers getting involved in that accident in some type of way. Noah Poncer. There's Osborne and Nick Johnson. Nick Johnson, I believe, got tipped over by the 20. Yeah, did. And a little bit from Wayne Carson, too. And Nick Johnson actually barrel rolled time and a half right there and was having fun riding on his lid. Now, look, he was actually on 2 wheels, and then the car actually balanced itself and then went back upside down, skidding throughout the entire area near Pit Road off the front stretch. Unbelievable. And amazing, too. He actually did not hit the pit wall. He almost did, though. 2 cars do that's insane. So, we're going to take a look at it from a different angle of the crash. Well, here's the look coming from turn 4. Take a look what happened from here. Watch a good chunk of the field crash from there. Let's take it back to green. Pace cars give us 1 lap to go here. A bunch of drivers of the race. We'll give you your top 10 rundown before we mention about retirees. Kev Shear, Chris Dodd, Henry Samper, Kyle Matthews, Jonathan Zorlin, Austin Mongol, Zach Buckinger, Kyle Keith, Ramey Fisher, and Brian James. That's your top 10. The rest of our chasers include John Art 14th, RJ Bishop 16th, Jeffrey Penguy 18th, Dylan Thoreau in 25th, and 27th Sam Curtis. Green flag back underway. Out of the race after that crash include the following: Nick Johnson, Jessica Sheldon, Chris Dollarton, Wayne Carson, Joshua Sicoli, Paul Minnick, Brett Pritchard, Johnny Gardner, Grayson Ainsvedo, Keith Batson, and Joshua Osborne. 27 cars remain on the track. And yeah, I want to say from where... Yeah, right from where that 33 is, that could be the last car to win this race, because Cole Deaver, Dylan Thoreau, I doubt it. Deaver's trying, though, in that GM Goodrich Chevrolet, but I don't think he can do it, though. He's got some damage, though, in that 3 car. Probably not as bad as the 62, but still. Sam Curtis kind of chilling back, same for Poncer, same for Dixon. And then Dylan Thoreau just trying to find a way to get around the 3 car. Guys are doing 236, actually. More drivers are coming down pit road. Ace Rogers, Kyle Keith on down. Pit stops have came. What? Mongol, Brian James, Seth Cole, your top 3. Brian James, the rookie, trying to get at least a run that he will never forget. Look at the Brian Scott of the series here at a point. Now Seth Cole, who probably is the best experience of the entire people we mentioned all together. Piggzcreek, he won actually 2 races at this track, 1 in Cup and 1 Xfinity, so he's got plenty of experience knowing how to win at this track. But the question is, can he win today here in the Season 6? Chase race number 7 here. Here comes Jonathan Zorlin and Carson Gum coming for the lead. Now Henry Samper, he's looking for 4 wide. It looks like for potential number 5 right there. And Seth Cole continuing to lead. This is why he's one of the best at this track right here. And I'm actually amazed there has not been a crash on the backstretch. Rather been off of turn 4. And heading the start-finish line. Those have been the 2 accident places. Nothing on the backstretch. I'm actually very, very amazed. Oh, I think I may have jinxed it right there. And no, they haven't. And I believe, too, we have a caution that comes out at this point. The race is over, basically. So if the caution comes out, we're basically racing to see who's going to get to the line first and celebrate it early. Now Carson Gum using the middle line. Probably not the best idea, but he tried because here comes Jonathan Zorlin going for the lead. Brian James, and now look at this. Chaser John Arts now making an appearance at the front of the field. Notice the John West Townley of the community right there in that black Zaxby Dodge for Second Keith Motorsports, who is still waiting to hear if he'll be in Cup next season, whether it be with Second Keith or rather with a different team. You may never know. And now Henry Samper, and how about John Art's teammate Zach? Look at jump ahead. Oh, slow carts. Kyle Keith in the 24. Oh, hold up your teammate. Oh, yikes. And he's going to hold him up a bit. Cars are scattering, trying to get around the 24. He's now a lap down. The main thing is he didn't block his teammates. Still, though, he's blocking cars of a good potential finish. And now more cars coming down pit road. What is going on? That's Falls, Meyer, Shearer, Chaser. They're catching up also to Ace Rogers. Flickinger down low of the 7. Mongold, Brian James trying to do what they can to get the victory. 3 wide behind the battle between first and third. They settle out for now. But this race ain't over. Fitzwater now joining the fight. Trying to do what he can to make an appearance in there. Carson Gum, Seth Cole, Chris Dodd, RJ Bishop. They're trying to do what they can to make sure they get around the 24 in some type of way. Wait a minute. 24 is out of gas. 24 is out of gas. I do not believe this. And now more cars coming down pit road. Henry Samper missing the commitment code, but still gets in. Keith is out of gas. I don't know if he'll make it. But the leader is Zach Flickinger. Now, can these drivers make it on gas? Fuel strategy coming to play at Piggzcreek. I do not believe this. Keith looks like he's going to make it. Ponser's also down. Matt Dixon offering assistance to the 24. Lucky break for the 24. It's the first pit stall. And he's out of the race. Due to an accident. What? Didn't crash out, but 2 to go. Now, are these 5 coming down? I have a feeling they are. If not, they're going to play a big risk right now. Oh, Flickinger's coming down. He's the only one coming down. The other 4 are going to risk it. John Art's one of them. Kyle Matthews also out of gas in the 5. White flag displayed for Chaser John Art. He's trying to roll the dice. But he's got to watch his fuel gauge and watch the car behind, because here comes Brian James for the lead. Brian James, the Wegman Chevrolet. He's got nothing left to prove. He's trying to get a win. That man's had a horrible season. Miserable. John Art, the Chaser, is trying to get as many points he can off Ace Beto and others. Now Seth Cole is coming along the fray. Bronskis is going to be SOL. He's going to be down to these 3. We're also approaching Matt Dixon in the 48 right there. Ball's coming down pit road. Brian James is coming down pit road. He couldn't make it. John Arts, he maybe got it. Checker flag is waving. And the Zaxby's Dodge is going to play the strategy right. He wins here at Piggzcreek. And they just caught Matt Dixon just after they crossed the line. But John Art played the strategy correct and he is going to play one of the biggest wins of his career. He is your winner today at Piggzcreek. Unbelievable. Wow. John Art. I do not believe that. That was awesome. Brian James now leaving pit road. Will still get the 4th position. Beaver will get 5th. Henry Sanford 6th. Flickinger 7th. Mongold 8th. Raymond Fisher 9th. Jonathan Zorlin 10th. Shearer. There he is. He will cross the stripe in the 15th position. Battle right here, but it's not really going to matter between the chasers. But Ace Rogers still managed to beat ahead Jeffrey Finguy for 18th. Finguy will get 19th. Thoreau will get 21st ahead of R.J. Bishop, who, keep in mind, Thoreau was a damaged car. Sam Kurtz will get 23rd. And there you go. John Art, victorious. Matthews ran out of gas. That's why he retired out of the race. And Qualls would have lapped down 25th. But your top 10 results there. John Art, Seth Cole, Andres Baranskis, they decided to stay out. And it was a good idea between them. And unreal to get the podium right there. Brian James, despite pitting, he still comes away in the 4th position. So not too bad of an ideal strategy right there. So not too bad nonetheless. 5th, Deaver. 6th, Henry Sanford. 7th, Flickinger. 8th, Mongold, 9th, Fisher. Clean top 10, Zorlin. Here's the rest of the results here. What an unbelievable race. I did not even expect that coming with pit stops coming along the way, and this really changed the game for sure. I mentioned all the chasers and all that, like Kev Shearer. Gonna get lucky right there. A big break right there. Same for Jeffrey Finguy and Dylan Thoreau. Big break right there for Finguy. He really needed that run. Otherwise, he would have been in some serious trouble. So, thank you guys for watching. If you like this video, be sure to give a like, comment your thoughts, and share. Subscribe part of the episode by hitting that subscribe button. And we will see you guys later for the Cup race that will take place coming the next day. Till then, goodbye everybody right now from Ontario, Canada. And we will see you guys for the Xfinity race. Peace. Or for the Cup race, I mean. Epic fail. Bye!